AI is supposed to change the world, but instead, it's doing this. A drive-through AI that adds bacon to ice cream, a $35,000 robot that can't clean up a spill, and millions of slop videos that no one wants to watch. And a lot of these products aren't just bad. They've burned through hundreds of millions of dollars and rotted people's brains. Today, we'll be covering the 4 most ridiculous examples of AI slop companies so far. Stay tuned. By the end, you'll see why some of these AI flops are almost too crazy to believe. Perhaps the most infamous AI slop product is Sora, OpenAI's video generation tool. Sora was first previewed in February 2024 and released to the public in December. The software was a major upgrade from the early videos of Will Smith eating spaghetti, but users still pointed out flaws. The videos often struggled with realistic physics and generated humans that looked stiff and unnatural. OpenAI heard these complaints and released Sora 2 in September of 2025. Altman was so proud of this model that they also launched a standalone TikTok-style app, allowing users to mindlessly scroll through AI-generated content for hours. Almost immediately, users noticed that they could generate videos containing copyrighted characters, like Mario and SpongeBob, even though OpenAI did not have permission to use these characters. This was quickly patched, and the small fanbase that Sora had quickly abandoned the platform. Once the novelty wore off, almost no one was interested in seeing AI-generated videos when they could instead spend their time watching passionate, authentic content creators. But I did say almost no one. On TikTok, a user created Fruit Love Island, an AI parody of the popular reality TV show. It quickly blew up, and the account grew to millions of followers in just a few weeks. However, the internet quickly turned on the creator. The account was mass reported and taken down from TikTok, leading to a viral crash out from the creator. Not only was Fruit Love Island dead, but so was Sora. In March of 2026, OpenAI announced that they were discontinuing both the Sora app and API. This also included canceling a $1 billion contract with Disney to create AI content with their characters. The stated reason was to free up compute for AI and robotics research, but it's pretty obvious that Sora was just a flop. It failed to gain a large user base, and some reports claim that OpenAI might have been losing as much as $15 million per day on Sora. I think it's safe to say that Sora was one of OpenAI's biggest missteps so far. Before we go any further, I'd like to know, did you ever use Sora or enjoy watching any Sora videos? Personally, I never saw the appeal, but let me know what you think in the comments below. Now, if you thought Sora was ridiculous, then you've clearly never heard of Marty, the grocery store robot. Marty is a 5'3", 140-pound robot that lurks around grocery stores on the East Coast. He was developed by Badger Technologies and deployed at 100 Stop & Shop stores in 2019. Marty was designed to travel around the store and detect spills, but he couldn't actually clean them. Instead, Marty would send out a loud warning so that an employee could come and clean up the mess themselves.
Caution, hazard detected.
This already seems pretty useless, but when combined with a $35,000 price tag, Marty seems like a massive waste of money. In fact, it seems like Marty didn't even want to do his job, as seen in this video of his escape attempt from a Pennsylvania grocery store. However, things did improve for Marty. Once all the robots were equipped with googly eyes and a smile, shoppers began warming up to Marty. Kids enjoyed interacting with him and even bought Marty-themed merch. But many shoppers still found the robot intrusive and creepy. Marty also got a major technical upgrade in 2023 when it gained the ability to scan shelves and compile a list of missing inventory using AI. This made him significantly more useful, but probably not worth the $35,000 price tag. Marty costs about as much as a full-time employee, and all he does is tell someone else to do the job. Even if you're a fan of Marty, it's hard to argue that the robot makes economic sense. Everyone knows that products like Claude Code and Cursor are trying to replace software engineers, but they weren't the first ones trying to do this. One of the earliest AI coding companies was Builder AI. The company was founded in 2016 and promised to use AI to create apps cheaper and faster than ever before. Builder AI was initially bootstrapped and raised a $29 million Series A round in 2018. Despite a clean website and flashy pitch decks, many were skeptical. In 2019, the Wall Street Journal claimed that the company was exaggerating its AI capabilities and was using humans to create its apps. The company's former chief business officer also filed a lawsuit with Builder AI, claiming that he was wrongfully terminated for saying that the company was just smoke and mirrors. But investors didn't seem to care. In 2022, the company raised its Series C funding round and claims to build software and apps up to 6 times faster and 70% cheaper than human teams. Behind the scenes, the story was completely different. Former customers claim that the company constantly overpromised and underdelivered, and that their apps were constantly full of bugs. Employees stated that AI was used for a small part of the project, and that much of the programming was done by humans in India and Ukraine. When the AI bubble started to form in 2023, Builder AI raised $250 million from Microsoft and the Qatar Investment Authority. The company was valued at $1.5 billion, but the end was near. In May 2025, employees were told that Builder AI had run out of money and would be filing for bankruptcy immediately. Reports say that the company was burning $20 to $40 million per quarter and that the CEO had given up. There have been investigations into the founder for reportedly inflating revenue and creating fake financial reports, but there have been no arrests so far. Builder AI didn't fail because AI doesn't work. It failed because it barely used AI at all. Since we're talking about slop, it's the perfect time to bring up fast food restaurants. Fast food chains are increasingly using AI in their drive-thrus to take orders from customers. It works by using a combination of speech recognition and custom integrations into the company's menu. The restaurants hope that AI will reduce labor costs, speed up orders, and handle late night and high-volume traffic. But instead of replacing workers, it just created a new job: fixing the AI's mistakes. In 2021, McDonald's partnered with IBM to create its automated order taker, but it was a huge flop. Customers complained that the AI constantly misheard orders and got confused handling certain tasks. Reports claim that the AI added bacon to a customer's ice cream cone, and that another had hundreds of dollars of chicken nuggets mistakenly added to their order. Not only that, but many customers would drive to McDonald's solely to mess with the AI. McDonald's pulled the plug on the partnership in 2024, with IBM saying it will market the tech to other fast food chains instead. It's a similar story for Taco Bell. The company launched an AI drive-thru attendant that would focus on taking orders and upselling buyers. But people had had enough. One customer found that by ordering 18,000 waters, you could bypass the AI and talk to a real human.
Hi, welcome to Taco Bell. What can I get started for you today?
Can I get 18,000 water cups, please?
Okay. What can I get for you?
Some franchisees are reportedly rethinking AI after seeing such incidents. After being bombarded by AI online, the last thing people want when they order their food is more AI. But time will tell if AI drive-thru assistants are here to stay or another experiment to be canned. Although I spent this entire video hating on Silicon Valley and AI, I'm not against the technology itself. The problem isn't AI, it's that companies keep using it to replace things that already work. No one asked for a robot that detects spills or for more AI-generated videos to scroll through. Meanwhile, the companies that are actually winning aren't building gimmicks. They're building useful tools that people actually enjoy. And one of them has been quietly pulling ahead while everyone else chases hype. So if you want to see who's actually winning the AI race and why it's probably not who you think, check out my next video on Claude.